Hey everybody, we're kind of started on the tier list, so you and I, battle buddies, being extra sus. So the ranking goes Ubisoft Forgot. Now these are people who have like no skins. You can maybe find one or two of them, and you're just like, ah. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, but Snake is not gonna be forgotten. And I mean, how many Snake outfits do you actually know? He's gonna be forgotten. Deimos. Deimos is under new esports skin because he's kind of actually I'm gonna check out Deimos right now, and he basically, let's see, I'm gonna start Poopy Soft up right now, and I'm pretty sure he has only like 5 skins. I don't think he has like a ton of skins. I think personally he has like 4, I think, at the most. And I don't think he has like a ton because I'm trying to like be like, ah. And I think personally, Siege basically doesn't. I feel like Siege just does not like Deimos. Like, they gave him like one event skin that was pretty good. Then they had the boys crossover, which kind of makes sense for uh, Black Noir to be Deimos because they're both black. And Homelander's Ace, Blackbeard, I could see being Soldier Boy, and I just feel like he doesn't get a lot of love. I want to change this to maybe Baby, but I feel like that would just be too on the nose. Um, okay, I got Ubisoft that's taking like an hour to do anything. Let's see. Oh, Torbrio. I feel like Torbrio. Let's add another set of lines. Add a row below. Um, let's put this. Let's put this like. Let's put that there, and then let's go and then put. This is. Let's change that to esports skin. And the second child. Wait a second. Go away. The second child. Um, I feel like Torio is like. Let me go look. I love getting like an error code. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So we're gonna look at Deimos. We're gonna look at Deimos first, and I just want to make sure we're actually gonna go to bundles, and he has basically like two bundles, and they're literally just recolors. Like this guy literally is like forgotten. I'm looking at one of his bundles. Oh, that must be okay. I see it. Yeah, yeah. This guy is struggling. This guy is struggling. Why does he look like Reaper? Like someone just said copy and paste Reaper, but change your answer. Like I just now realized that I didn't even think about that. So all of his bundles except the like boys bundle is literally a reskin. And then he has his event. Then we're gonna go to Torbrio, he has an elite now, but I'm not gonna count like limited time skins because the reason why is the Ubisoft market is down, and the other reason is basically yeah, I got like two skins. No, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna count reskins as skins. So he basically has. Are these just literally the same skin, except like color swapped? It would, any time now. Okay. Okay. Well, Ubisoft decided. Wow, why was that so delayed? Ubisoft decided not today. Okay, so I'm gonna put literally Deimos in literally has less than like five skins. I mean, if it wasn't for the boys, I mean, even then, I feel like if an operator doesn't have an elite, Ubisoft has already kind of forgot about them, or they're in like the making, because they know people play that. Ram, literally Ram is like I have like two of her skins, and I think like other than that, like esports, because I'm not gonna count esports. Um, you know what? Let's change this to third child. Let's change this to third child, and then let's change this to the second child. Um, trying to think like what's a cute thing. Uh, I'm trying to think of like events. Cause I'm like sugar baby. I'm trying to think of something that's like devalued, and I'm just thinking like, hmm. Uh, Ubisoft's wife. Ubisoft wife. Ubisoft sugar baby. Ubisoft Dommy. You know, we'll put it. No, I don't want to make it weird. Let's just put Ubisoft Sims. Yeah, let's just keep that there. Um. Okay, who do we got next? I feel like Fenrir is kind of. I feel like he's kind of in the same boat as like Torbrio because to me he has like I think like two skins and I'm just looking at his stuff because to me he like all of his skins are recolors unless they're events, but I'm not counting events. I want to look at his bundles. Oh yeah, he has an elite. So I would kind of give him the elite, but like nobody bought that shit. I only known like I've only seen out of my whole time playing that like a couple people have picked or bought his. I mean, well, they bought it, but bought his elite, and to me, it's the same thing. It's like he has the neck guard. Like you could have made him into like a juggernaut, which would have been more interesting. I thought that would have been more cool if he looked kind of like a Call of Duty juggernaut, and you kind of played into him being big and bulky. But like, literally has less than 5 skins. Who's next? Oh, literally, Ramatra or not Ramatra. Brava literally has like less than 5 skins. She is basically, and her elite is okay. Um, the only reason people I'm counting them kind of down here is because they have elites, and it's kind of like ooh, yeah. I feel like she just did not get any love. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like she absolutely did not get any love. I mean, I'm looking at Solus right now, and she feels kind of like the operator that time forgot. In my opinion, she feels very like blah. And I'm looking at her skins, and I'm counting reskins as all as the same skin because, in my opinion, they're literally just the same skin. Okay, I think this one is kind of different, but because she has a knife, than this other one. but I think that's literally just her default. Because I'm looking at all her other skins, and she legitly has only like one skin that's different. Oh no, it's not different. Okay, the knife just blended in. So all of her skins are basically just default. And I think that's very, very, very sad. Yeah, literally all of her skins except the Medusa one, which I don't remember I got. I think that was from a season pass. Is just a no go. Okay, so who else we got? Okay, Grim. Grim has like less than 5 skins. It's not even close. Sen's is literally like forgotten. Asami, I would say Asami is definitely Ubisoft's wife. It's like not even close. Thorn, yeah, Thorn literally can go. Thorn can go right there. I think like looking at her now, and I'm actually going back to Asami. Or not Asami. I'm gonna go back to Solus, and I'm just gonna look at her bundles because I want to make absolute sure that I'm not just putting a list out. Okay, so she's got esports skins. If they're just a recolored skin, I'm not counting them as their own individual skins. That's a no go for me. Don't get me wrong, I really like I'm looking at her dart skin, and I could tell you I like the look of it. I think the dart style is pretty nice, but it's just a default. And I have like all of her esports skins. So big O. And then Grim. Sorry this is taking like so long. I'm like trying to like push back and it's so delayed. Like the game just cannot handle me pushing back. Okay, wait, where's Grimmy? Where's Mr. Grim? Mr. Grim. Oh. Okay, so he's Mr. Default. And I mean, he's got some pretty okay headgear, but I know he's got like a Santa Christmas one, but like well, I guess he does technically have like I know he has like a Christmas one. I'm not sure if I have the Christmas one or not. He also has like a Street Fighter one that no one ever talks about, which is like ah, but like they're mostly default, and I'm not gonna include people that literally have like oh my god, I feel like I should put everyone in this top row at this well, some of these people um she just has literally like a bunch of reskins. I mean, I will give her credit. A lot of those skins did come out with what's the word I'm looking for? They did come out with a lot of like picture frames and backgrounds and stuff like that. Because I think I bought like all of them when they were coming out because I was just like, oh, this is my main. And I don't quite remember, so don't quote me on that But boy, I ain't said shit. Um. Also, she has it elite, so that kind of bumps her up a little bit. And she's definitely got a quite a different type of other skins that are, in their own way, kind of unique. Like her OSA Jade bundle is very unique for what it is. Her Star Child, which is her elite. Um, and then she's just got the recolors, but like at least her recolors are actually pretty good compared like to most operators. So I'm gonna bump her up to like Ubisoft wife because she's not terrible. Thunderbird is just full of recolors. I like as much as I love Thunderbird, she has her elite. She has like I think that's really about it. Like I'm not joking. I legitly think that's like her her kind of like discount in my opinion, because I'm just thinking like outside of her elite, all of her skins are reskins. And at least with like, but I'm not gonna count esports, I guess. Uh, I don't know. It's kind of a hard thing because I don't want to like disclude esports skins because then they would just be like Osa would have like two skins. But like, yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's because I'm gonna look at Thunderbird's bundles. Okay, these are just all reskins. I can already tell. Yeah, this is just reskin nonsense. So we're gonna put Thunderbird and has less than 5 skins because at least Ubisoft did not forget about her, but she does not have a ton of skins. Let's be honest. Flores is like the operator Ubisoft forgot about. I mean, it's like dead ass. Aruni, I'm gonna put Aruni because she does have some pretty good skins right there for now, and then I'm gonna go. Why did my mouse disappear on the fucking screen? Ubisoft. Okay. There you go. Now my mouse is back working. Okay, so I was looking at Aruni. And I'm sorry this list is like very, very long. Or it's taking very, very long. So, I don't have all of Haruni's stuff. So yeah, she's got Containment, Plant to Prey, Tenderfoot, and then the rest are just recolors. We're also gonna go look at her bundles. So that was like 3 I mentioned. And then we got the esports one. But I'm not going to count esports. Oh yeah, then we got her elite. And so I would definitely put but then again, I'm not counting event skins. So I would definitely have to put her in less than 5 skins because I'm not counting event skins. I mean, I guess if you can buy the event skin, I don't think you can buy the event skins. It, if I'm being honest, I don't think you can. Um, I think the only reason it's showing them to me is because I already have them. 0, 0, 0, 0. My hero. Um, she's. I won't count esports skins if they're recolors. So, if you got a skin on here that's like you think, oh my god, that looks so good. So he's got his payday and his elite, which I don't even need to like go over because I already have his elite. Containment, which was an event. So he basically has less than 5 skins. Oh, we know where Zero goes. I actually want to see something really quick before I get off of Zero. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just a reskin with the mask, so that's less than 5 skins. And Ace. Ace is in a weird position. I kind of want to put him in Ubisoft's, like, Ubisoft Sugar Baby. Because he's in a really good position for skins. Oh yeah, he's year 5. So, I mean, his esports they change up the head, which I like, but I'm not gonna count that as a skin. So he has like Elite, Rick and Morty, Homelander. Uh, is that a default? I think that's a default. Yeah, that's just a default. I was gonna count that, and then I was like, that's just the default. It's just a technical foul. Uh, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has 4 skins. Then I'm going to also go over his uniforms. So that's 5, 6. So he's got about 6. Okay. I think some of those were events or battle passes. I'm also not going to count battle passes because they're technically like they're technically may not come back into the game. So we're gonna put him here for now. Malusi has the elite, and that's really about it. Yeah, we're gonna put her there. Oh, Oryx is like the quintessential operator that like time forgot. It's not even funny. Like Ubisoft actually forgot this guy. I'm just trying to think. I mean, I'm just trying to think like I'm just trying to think of like how many skins. You know, I will put her under. I'll put her under Ubisoft Sugar Baby, to be honest. Because honestly, she has so many skins. It's like not even funny. But then again, a lot of her skins are like limited edition, so it's kind of like you gotta pick and choose. But she does have. Oh yeah, so she has the community. Then she has a community artist bundle, which is a default. So that's one. So we basically have. So she basically has like four skins. And then there's the stuff that I have that's like limited edition. I mean, she does get quite a bit of skin, but they're recolors. I'm gonna make the second list too many recolors. No, I feel like that's kind of, you know what? We'll put too many recolors. Too many recolors. So we're gonna put Ayana here because I actually have went through. I'm like actually like going through and looking through all of their bundles, and thank God Ubisoft made it easy. I don't have to like scroll through the store and ugh. So we're gonna do my first gonna go through his bundles. So they really love the baseball cap on Wamai. So he's basically got one, two. They really get lazy with the headgear. Like, or not with the headgear, they get really lazy with the body. Okay, so that's one, two, three, but that's an event skin, so I'm not going to count it. Okay. I was like, oh, that kind of looks different. Wait, is that just the same skin, but like retextured? Oh, it is the same skin, but retextured. I mean, it's still an event skin, but it's like, okay. I gotta get through this list because it's getting way literally as less. I'm gonna like fix them up. Kali has literally Siege forgot. I mean, let's be honest. She is forgotten. She has like one elite, and that's it. Ooh, Amaru. Amaro needs some help. I feel like she literally has less than 5 skins. Goyo. Goyo. He just got an elite. He has the suit. I think that's about it for him. And I got the suit before the siege market closed. Okay, so I mean, if you want to spend a bunch of money on just a headgear, then be my guest. But outside of his elite, he doesn't really have any like clothes. Like all of his stuff is just the default. And so it's like Nook. I feel like Nook has a lot of headgears, but not a lot of like actual skins. Uh, Warden. I feel like Warden doesn't have a lot. I feel like Warden's strength is like he has a lot of headgears, but that's really about it. He does actually have some different bodies. Mozzie. Mozzie kind of feels weird. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna count. The reason why I don't count esports is because typically they range from okay, these are just Reese colors to like maybe these might add something interesting to the character. But it's very rare. I haven't seen an esports that's done that. Don't get me wrong, there are some definitely ones like Jinxie and Mute and all that that kind of change up his look. But it's like um let's see. I feel like Mozzie's not in a bad spot. I definitely feel like he feels like he has less than 5 skins, in my opinion. Gridlock got an elite. She is like definitely up there. You're gonna start seeing people who have like. You're gonna start seeing people that are like blah. I feel like Nomad is kind of like less than 5 skins. Kaid, um, he really like doesn't have a ton of skins. Clash, Clash literally has no skins. Like, like I'm actually gonna go to Kaid or Kaid, depending on how you want to say it. And let's see. Yeah, well, yeah, that's an event skin. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. That's why I'm seeing them. I mean, the other problem is like going to the store and I wish it just said operator. Like why can't it just say operator? And then I click on there and it shows me all the operators, and then I literally go and like go to the one I want and then just look at all their stuff. Why is that not a thing? And I'm not going through all their categories to look for like one skin. That'd just be too time consuming. Maverick literally has like no skins. Maestro. Just trying to think of like, he's got his elite. All of his skins are kind of recolors, honestly. Like now I'm thinking about Alibi. Alibi is probably Ubisoft Sugar Baby, because she's got like a bunch of. She's got about like a bunch of skins. I'm gonna go to her and because I just bought her elite. Damn, kind of busting out of that top. I think they gave Alibi boobs. Like I think they made her boobs bigger. Um. Oh, let's go to bundles first. The problem is like it only shows me bundles that I have. So that's just a recolor of her normal uniform. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me see. Does she have the knife? Yeah, that's just a recolored skin. For a second there, I was like, oh, got a nice, good new one. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, she has like 5 skins. I feel like Lion. I feel like Lion's got some pretty good skins actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna go to him really quick. Okay, so he's got like one body that's different. Okay, I'll say 2 because he also has the Wolfguard standard one, but I'm pretty sure that's from an event. Or a battle pass. Okay, so he's got the elite. Which is Leon S. Kennedy. But like, to me he just has like 5 skins. And the way I'm looking at this is kind of like blah. I think she has the elite. Vigil. Vigil is kind of in a weird position. Because I know he's got some good headgear, but it's like very in between. I think I think the issue with him is like, I think the issue with him, in my opinion, is he just feels like he doesn't have a ton of skins. And the reason I'm not counting headgears as skins because, well, one, you're not really gonna see the headgear unless you're like in kind of your own thing. Okay, so he's got, well, two of these are definitely, this is a Bravo pack. Um, this is an event. Yeah, if I remember right. Let's move him a little bit. I mean, Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi's in a weird position too, because I think she has a lot of reskins. Where is the Dokkaebi? And I'm just trying to think, because like most of her outfits are like legitly just reskins. Damn, that skin came out 7 years ago. God damn. So she's got the elite. Yep. For the Emperor. And basically, close this down so I don't see this in the background. Yeah, I mean, honestly, she's just Sophia. Sophia is just. She's got like two elites and some other skins. And honestly, if you just want skins, just go Ash. Where is the queen? Who goes against the queen will die. Dark Zero kit. So we have two elites, and then we have her. Looks to be. I feel like that's a default. No. There's some similarities that are different. I think I'm going crazy. No, I think it's just like a masking thing. Okay, so that's just a recolor that's like designed pretty well. Oh yeah, that's just a reskin. Looking back on these skins, like it's just Ubisoft changing a color. Um, I'm like being very, very anal about like who has skins and who doesn't. And I feel like a lot of these people don't have skins. Ying, I'm just thinking of Ying off the top of my head. He has two. He has like a bunch of skins. You're gonna start seeing like a pattern emerge with the lower, the older I go back. I mean, obviously, because you know it's like these people have been in the game longer, so clearly they're gonna have more skins. But it's like some of these are like, okay, so we got Elite, the zombie bundle, which I don't even think you can get. I think the only reason it's showing me is like, I mean, let me look up a. I'm gonna look up a skin. I'm gonna go to bundles. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Right now, I'm pretty much just looking through all the bundles. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the operators. And we're gonna put Legion in. We're gonna put Legion in Bro Needs Help. Mira. I feel like Mira doesn't have a ton of skins. Jackal. I feel like Jackal, in my opinion, and when I say like less than 5 skins, I mean like the whole bundle together. I don't mean like, oh, they have a bunch of headgears and that's it. Because if you're only buying like the whole entire uniform stuff just for the headgears, then you're out of your fucking mind. Habana. I feel like Ubisoft kind of simps for Habana. I'm just trying to think of like, hmm. Okay. See, that's the issue. Is all the bodies are like I never thought of this. I never really like realized this. Is they just basically copy and paste the body and change the color up. And so you got one, two, and I'm gonna count the bundles as individuals because those are the things you can currently buy. And not everyone is gonna have access to like limited time events just because you might be busy or what happens. So, you know, there's that. Echo, I know he has like a bunch of reskins, honestly. Kavevra. She's got her elite. She's got her um she's gotten the elite. Yeah, I feel like she has less than 5 skins, honestly. Capital. I feel like Capital is not bad off. I feel like he's not like horribly, horribly off. You think bundles would be inside of like appearance? He's got the cowboy. He's got his elite. Which I would argue he's definitely he definitely feels like Ubisoft kind of forgot him, to be honest. He definitely feels like Ubisoft forgot him. And I know a lot of people will say, well, they got like a lot of skins, but like they're recolors. And I'm like, I'm not going to count those. Blackbeard? Oh, I think Blackbeard's kind of literally has 5 skins. Valkyrie. Ubisoft skins for Valkyrie. Buck. I feel like Buck is definitely a sugar baby for Ubisoft. I feel like he's gotten a lot of good skins over the years. I keep clicking on appearance like an idiot. So he's got his elite. As like an esports skin, that's actually really dope. But I can't be distracted by shining. Um, I definitely feel like that's a battle pass skin. Yeah, I def. I don't know. Buck's at a weird spot because I can't really say he's the sugar baby. Um, I would put him as Ubisoft's wife, to be honest. No, but then I gotta have a standard, and I feel like the recolors. Frost. I don't know. Frost has a lot of good headgears, but like her body is kind of just the same. Mute. Mute's obviously Ubisoft Sims for Mute. If he is like beloved, or if they're beloved in Pro League, they will always get like universally loved. So we got the elite. We also got. He actually has two elites. And. Yeah, so the Jinxie is just a reskin. Um. I love Mute, don't get me wrong. Uh, I gotta put, I gotta unfortunately put Mute, because I'm looking at their skins. And, Sledge has had like some love. Sledge has had some love. He's definitely has like a lot of stuff. Okay, I will give the Rick and Morty bundle for Sledge a pass. Just simply because they added more stuff to the default uniform rather than just recode it. So, fair enough. But, so we got Halo. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 3. There's gonna be a lot of people reskins, and I feel like a lot of the community is gonna get really mad at me. Okay, so we got smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. feel like Smoke's definitely got a lot of love. Especially with what's been going on. So we got his Elite, the Rick and Morty bundle. Is that just default? That's just default, isn't it? Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, that's just default. Okay. So we're gonna put. Okay, I definitely feel like Thatcher. I feel like Thatcher gets. He gets some love. Ash is definitely. And I'm gonna look over Thatcher just to make sure. But I definitely know that. So let's default. It's kind of hard to tell that's default. I don't think that's default. I think that's his own skin. Okay. So that's 1, 2. So 2. Okay. Oh, actually, I wonder what his gadget, because I never actually looked at his elite after. I never looked at his elite after his like change. I, what's the difference? Okay, for some reason, I don't know why I thought that would like take me to like Ash by Mama's Comedy on. I mean, is it even a question? So we got 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 skins. Now I'm gonna look at, because I remember I had like a ton of Ash skins. Yeah. Now it's coming back to me. Why I thought she had like a ton of skins. Oof. Castle, he has the elite. I'm just trying to think of like. Just trying to think of like. Let's move them up here. I want to get rid of this row actually. And I want to make this row green. And then we'll just get rid of this bottom row. Just get rid of it. Okay, Pulse. Pulse has like 5 skins. Thermite. The problem is like not counting recolors. And I'm gonna put Thatcher up there. And then we're gonna put Monty. Monty doesn't have a ton of skins. Twitch. If they get a Paragon skin, that means literally Ubisoft loves them. Doc. I feel like Doc is kind of up there. He's had like quite a lot of skins. But the problem is like they're very like now if we go and we look and let's say we want to just buy a bundle. Let's see. Okay, where's like an expensive bundle? Okay, there we go. It's like a normal bundle, like 15, 12, which 15, 12. That's like currency pack. Where's the currency pack? Okay, so if I remember the pricing, it's just showing me a box. So I don't know what this box is. It's like a big white box. So I don't know what that's supposed to do. Rook is kind of in a weird spot too because he has like skins, but the issue is like, okay, I know most of these people are not like rocking a ton of skins. And so we're just gonna put like the rest of the cast in here. You know, actually I'll put IQ. I'll put IQ here because she does seem to have a lot of skins. And some of them are like actually different. I feel like Fuse is in a good spot. Especially with the Rick and Morty bundle. Glass. I feel like Glass. They forgot about Glass, to be honest. I definitely feel like they forgot about Glass. Capcan. Capcan kind of feels forgot about, in my opinion. The Lord. I'm gonna go over to Chunky really quick. Because I feel like yeah, a lot of his skins, I'm looking them over, are like default. And I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, if I was going to wear a mask over my face, I probably wouldn't do it to where it's like covers my face. The point of a gas mask is it suctions onto your face so you can breathe whatever you're walking through. The problem is like they don't change up the uniforms. The issue is like the headgears, and I've noticed this with games is they will have like boo boo, like legs, like garbage legs, like they'll just quit out the legs, and then they'll basically kind of do good at like the body, and then the headgear is always like the main seller. I've noticed that with games, and I don't know why they do it. I think maybe it's just because visually you're gonna stare at like the the top part, which makes more sense. But yeah, he has like 5 skins. I was thinking of like making a whole like the Lord thing, but then I was just like, how do you zoom out? Our tools. There has to be like a button, right? No, I don't want to do visible search. I want to zoom out. Maybe I have to push F11. Okay. Back, refresh, save. Hey Siri, how do you zoom out on the internet on your computer?
Okay, I found this on the web for how do you zoom out on the internet on your computer. Check it.
I know there's a way. I've done it. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, I don't know. I thought that would do something.
All right, this is a great trick to zoom in and make seeing everything easier while browsing on your computer or surfing the web. I'm Kurt the Cyber Guy. Follow me at cyberguy.com where you can get my newsletter for free. There are a handful of easy ways to zoom in and out of any browser windows on your PC. First, this helpful keyboard move can zoom in and out in your browser window. Using just your keyboard, you can hold down one of the control keys and then press either plus or minus to zoom in and out respectively. A similar method is holding down control.
I wish you guys a good night. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna call it there, and then I'll make like a. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to organize it. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I don't think like that would just me going through like everything. So I'll leave it there for now. We're gonna. Oh, yeah, I gotta basically close this, but I'll